Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So I am dipping back into Polarium's 9 Chronicles. Polarium is a South Korean developer and it's released 9 Chronicles, which eventually will be a mobile game. It's kind of like an idle game really, but it's currently on PC. It's in its kind of early access slash open beta. So I've been giving it a whirl. There's lots of things that clearly need to be improved in the game. We'll mention some of those as we kind of go through, but I'm just going to go through the typical kind of sort of scenario that we have. So we can see here lots of exclamation marks. Some of these I don't think really should be exclamation marks, but some of them should be. So we go to mail. We can see here. So whenever we have finished crafting something, we get to receive it through the mail. So I'm getting an omelette, a great omelette there, and I'm also getting some leather clothes. And these things all have obviously different kind of power levels, and then you kind of equip them. Okay, so it's going into my character. So we're going to have a look at the character. So we can see here I've got some, this is kind of all the stuff I've got equipped. And now I've got some new things that have just arrived. So these clothes have just arrived in this box here, and some consumables here, kind of boosts, health boosts. You can see I've got some cool armor that I bought, Black Crow armor. And the armor I've just made is not as strong, so obviously I'm not going to equip that. I'm going to go into the marketplace and I'm going to sell that. So at the moment I think there's not really many people playing this game, and there's kind of a massive oversupply. So we can see here there's a bunch of stuff I'm already selling, but I can imagine with more people playing this sort of thing will be interesting. Certainly I've bought a lot of the kind of cool gear I've bought from the store. So I'm just going to sell this at some nominal 10 coins price. You can see this stuff that I've been selling and no one's buying it. So obviously people need to come in and buy it for it to work. It's a peer-to-peer marketplace. 8% tax, so the developer takes 8% of any of the transactions. So the gold currency, this is interesting. So the game actually runs on its own blockchain. I'm not quite sure. I've not really looked into the details of how the blockchain runs or how it's kind of organised. You can choose the option when you start playing the game whether to mine or not mine. So if you're using the mining option, you are kind of mining the gold. You can see in the top right here, I've got 144.52 gold. Most of that's I've been mined. Some of it's stuff I've got by selling things. But it's the same currency. You can buy it if you can buy it with kind of fiat currency. You can go and use your credit card to buy some. I would say the game's in such an early stage, I wouldn't be putting any value in myself yet. So, as I say, even if you just mine some, that's kind of fine. We could see if there's anything worth buying. So the pricing at the moment is a bit all over the place because, say, the game's in early access. So we've got a lot of these very expensive things. I've only got 144, so let's see if we can find anything good for 144. Probably not, I don't think. But you never know what people are selling off. So let's have a quick look. So we can see this is a sword that's been improved 3 times. So whenever you have gear, you can kind of level it up. So actually, this might be worth buying. So that's 114.91. That's a water sword. Is that a water sword? Yeah. So it might be worth buying that to level up the gear I've already got. I don't think there's probably going to be anything else. Well, that's good. That's so that is actually much more powerful than what I've already got. 2919. So that might be worth buying. Let's have a quick look see if there's anything else. No, that's nothing. Right. So let's go and buy that one. So I've just bought that item. It's going to take a while because everything is obviously running. Everything in this game runs on the blockchain. So everything is on chain. So I have to wait for a block to be cleared so that transaction comes through. So we'll see that transaction coming through hopefully in a little bit. What's going on here? So I've crafted 10 weapons now, so I'm going to receive some of the in-game material, and then you use that material to create other things. So if I go into the here, the consumables, I could go and consume. I need to don't have all the gear, all the material to do some of these other things. I need some more herbs for that, but I could go and make another great omelette. So I just click on that and can see the materials are going to be combined, and he's just going to go start crafting. So again, it's going to be, I'm going to have to wait for the blockchain to clear that transaction. Okay, so that heavy sword's arrived, so we can see it's going to come through the mail. I've got the heavy sword. Now I'm going to have to go onto the character, and I can see the heavy sword now, so I can go and see I've got 24,231. Okay, so it's gone up a lot, so that's cool. Okay, good. So that's looking nice. What should I go and do now? I haven't actually got any. I need points, this energy point system, in order to go and do any of the levels. But I've got this. Oh, okay, yeah, the prosperity meter is building up, but I need to. When this is full, I can recharge this meter. So I can't do any of the levels at the moment. This is where I am at the moment. We're on level 73. Can't do anything with that because I haven't got any. Any energy, so let's come back and let's go and do one of these. So this is the a different mode. This is like a PvP arena. It's pretty slow. That's the only thing. So you get basically five tickets. It just refills over time. So I can see my ranking here and my CP. So and I'm 89, so I'm not very powerful really. So not many people playing the game at the moment. So if I'm going to beat someone, I'm going to need to find someone under 25. So let's try this person here. So just waiting for this to kick in again because it's on the blockchain, and the blockchain, it's the blockchain is kind of fairly fast, but equally it's not a it's not a super fast blockchain. So you have to kind of hang around, waiting around for these things to kind of match up. As I say, this game is currently running on PC. It'd be much better when it's on mobile, and you can just kind of leave these things. Idle games work just much better on mobile devices because when you see when the battle comes up, I'm not doing anything in the battle. I'm not making any moves. I'm just it's just effectively my gear and some randomness versus the other player's gear and some randomness that decides who wins. But we can see here I'm level 75 and the other player's level 56, so I should win, but we'll kind of see if it's going to. I thought it was going to work there. Here we go. So we can see he's actually got more health than me, but we can see I'm hopefully going to be doing more damage. Although that's big damage, yeah. So I think I'm going to win this one. There we go. Yeah. So that sword worked pretty well. So we just wait for that to click through. Cool. So so now I've obviously used one of my 5 tickets, and have I gone up a little bit? Maybe a little bit, but I think we will leave it there. So I'm kind of still playing through the game. As I say, it's not the most exciting game, partly because I think it's not a game you would want to play on a PC necessarily. On mobile, it will just generally work much better. As I say, it's in the very early stages, but I think it does show sort of how a blockchain game can, how you expect a blockchain game to work. It has its own in-game currency. You can the key thing, it has this kind of buying and selling between players. I guess one of the issues is that I'm not quite sure how you don't really have these very valuable NFTs. So you basically play the game and you grind out different kind of gear, and then you level up the gear. So I don't think any player necessarily gets anything different from any other player. And obviously in certain games, like things like CryptoKitties or Axie Infinity, you have this kind of DNA randomness that means you can be doing something and create something very valuable by luck. I'm not quite sure how deep that is within the game. We will see. The other thing with this game, at the moment there's only one player character, so there's only like the warrior character. So as time goes on, you'll have the different RPG character classes and all that sort of stuff. So it is fairly early. And so it's kind of, I wouldn't criticise it too much. I'll just kind of keep playing and see how I get on. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. As I say, this is Blockchain Gaming World, YouTube channel all about blockchain games. So if you like that, please do subscribe. But thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.